Yeah, dude, this is weird. Weird being back in studio.
Yeah, we had to take a week off.
Took a week off, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the best, maybe the most productive thing about doing the podcast with you is that I have to clean my room every week.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of the only things that's I'm like, oh shit, I got to make my bed. Got to clean up all the fucking
it's cool, man.
the condoms off the floor for me and Quincy's trysts. Nah, we don't use condoms.
I was glad you started doing that. Yeah.
Cleaning the condoms up? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're slipping on them and shit.
Yeah, dude. It was tough in here for the first few, you know. I had to train you. I'm like a
dude,
good
look at
girlfriend.
Look at the smoke from the candle and the light, dude.
Oh, dope.
It's dope.
Oh, it's so dope.
Yeah, we took had to take a couple weeks. I think it was good if we took a week off. I think we
I do
needed it.
too. We had a big thing happen in the Spokane comedy scene.
Yeah, lost a comic. Sucks.
Yeah, sucks bad. So
So everybody was dealing with that. The memorial thing was on Sunday, and then like Monday, I did not feel like doing shit.
yeah,
I
Sunday
was pretty drained, dude.
Yeah.
On Monday. I was,
that whole week was pretty bad.
yeah, I was just exhausted, dude. I was just tired, just dealing with emotions and whatnot. But
But now we got cocaine, and so we
now
are awake.
We're all coked up, dude.
We're all
the coke.
That's the
Sponsored by cocaine this week. No, man, what are you drinking? You got a drink of the week, dude. What do you got? Voodoo Ranger?
Voodoo Ranger
Nice.
Tropic Force, and I bought them. And
Tropic Force?
That's-
Tropic Force.
so it's called. And I didn't realize they were 9.5% when I bought them, so mistakes were made. And
How many are you in right now? Is that number 2?
3/4.
That's just the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
That's what I'm
fine.
saying, dude. I go
You're gonna be
slower
good.
through these heavier beers. It's my new tactic.
New tactic.
Yeah, for not drinking as much.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna take
But then
a
I
little
shift to
bit
Coors Lights, and then I fucking
then you murder him.
yeah.
These are water.
I get a couple of these going, and then I'm like, nice, dude. I'll lighten it up.
Yeah.
And
What? So what? If that's 9.5%, that's like what? 3 Coors Lights?
Who thinks about it? You know what I mean?
It's something like that, right?
I don't like counting my drinks. I think
Yeah, I was more just like trying to do a conversion. I wasn't trying to count your drinks, dude.
yeah, I know, but it
Then you have to count
turns
them?
into counting them. Yeah.
Solve for X, dude.
5-2. It's all for X, dude. X is always the answer, guys.
Boom.
If you don't know the answer,
It's all for
it's
X.
X.
Yeah, I'm on the wagon or off the wagon. I never know which one it is when you quit
We're
drinking.
off the wagon.
Is it off the wagon?
Yeah. Right?
I feel like you're on the wagon. 'Cause I don't know what the wagon is.
I think falling off of
The
wagon.
wagon's like the teetotaler wagon with like the people who run around telling you not to drink, right? Now I have to look this dumb shit up.
No, I thought the wagon was like Oregon Trail.
On the wagon, off. Here's the thing. I know
Like
I've used
I
it
fell
incorrectly.
off the wagon. Right? Would be like I fell off.
You're right. Fell off the wagon is definitely.
Drinking.
Yeah. I've heard it used both ways. I swear, not fell off the wagon, but like I'm on the wagon or I'm off the wagon. Yeah. So
Am I right? Am I wrong?
yeah. So on the wagon means abstaining from alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what I was saying, right? Because there's the
Yeah.
wagon that goes around and tells people not to drink, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which also off the wagon would also make sense too. It sounds like everybody that's on the wagon's having a party. The wagon sounds like the party. She's like, I'm on the wagon. I'm drinking
Right,
again.
like if you're getting on the band, like a bandwagon, right? And
Yeah,
I don't-
yeah.
I mean, does this bandwagon have the same connotation? Damn it! Is the bandwagon related to alcohol?
That's a good question.
This is crazy,
That's a
dude.
very-
These are the type of questions we should ask.
Somebody needs to ask these questions. These hard hitting.
Yeah.
questions.
So the phrase "on the wagon" meaning to abstain of alcohol is directly related to alcohol, whereas the phrase "jump on the bandwagon" has a different, unrelated origin, though the two are often confused. So they're not related.
Yeah, can we get rid of the whole wagon
Why
dumpster
is it a
fire
wagon,
of a
dude?
saying?
Who
It's
has a wagon anymore, dude?
stupid saying.
Get off the whip. I'm on the. That's so old and white of me.
It's so dumb. I don't.
It's
yeah,
bad,
I'm
dude.
with you. I don't get it. There's got to be a better term than wagon.
Off the wagon, on the wagon. I don't know which one you mean. Whatever. Either way, I'm not drinking.
Because if on the wagon is, that's sober, right? That's what
On
you
the
just said.
wagon is sober.
On the
yeah.
wagon is sober, which I guess checks out. Because if you're on the wagon and that was being drunk, that's a DUI.
That's a good point. Well, no,
Yeah.
I mean if you're on the wagon pulled by horses, though, then you're the motor is not drinking, so you should be fine.
Yeah, but the horses
I don't
are
think that's how that
also a
works.
part of the wagon, so they're
Part of the wagon.
They
and
would
also,
be drinking.
Yeah, who doesn't feed their horse booze before you go drinking around?
Dude, horses are dirty creatures, aren't they?
I
Like,
don't know.
they're beautiful, but like when you slap one and it's just like a poof of dust.
Like they fart? Oh, like there's like, yeah, dude. Well, I mean, they live outside and they don't bathe, so yeah.
Yeah, they're just dirty little guys.
I mean, unless they have access to like I don't know if they would if they have like access to water, if they like go and bathe on, like, you know what I mean? Like some animals will go and actually bathe on purpose.
Well, and you can tell like a horse, because no matter what, they're kind of they do that. The dust flies off when you hit them.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, there's like a big dirt cloud that comes off of them.
Yeah, but then have you seen a horse that's like not maintained at all?
I mean,
Oh man,
not often.
Those look fucking
Gnarly,
homeless.
Yeah. Well, of course they do.
Yeah,
of course they do.
Yeah,
It's like if you see a wild coyote versus a dog that lives inside. Like,
yeah, but I mean, supposedly when you see wild horses, it's like beautiful.
They're like deer. They're beautiful from afar. Like you get them next to them and they're fucking disgusting, dude. Have you been next to a deer recently or ever? Like in the wild?
I guess I've never slapped a deer.
Yeah, they'd run. They'd get away from you too.
I've never seen the poof. Do they poof?
Wait, have you slapped a wild horse though, or only just a regular? Just a horse.
Just a regular horse, like
yeah,
a taken care of horse too. Like it wasn't, but you'd still be like boom, and it's like poo. You know?
Are there even any wild horses that exist anymore?
Wild?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Like, are there any horses just running around? I don't think so, dude.
Do you think we?
I'm also completely wrong a lot of the time. So
that's this podcast. Yeah,
that's a good point.
But you think we domesticated all horses? That sounds that sounds ridiculous.
It feels like there aren't any wild horses, at least in North America. There weren't. I think didn't we have to bring over horses from Europe? I don't think they are native to the United States. So maybe.
What? I thought Indians were on horses the whole time.
Dude, I thought we brought them. I thought we had to bring them over from Spain or some shit. I don't know, man. This is basically we're just gonna talk about a bunch of stuff that you can like Google and find out how dumb we are.
But don't do it. Just believe what we tell you. You know what I mean? The media is fake.
That's a good point. Dude.
Everything is bullshit. You know what I mean?
I'm an idiot. What? Horses are native to North America. They evolved here roughly 55 million years ago. Before going extinct on the continent they went extinct on the continent, though, about 10 to 11,000 years ago. Spanish colonists reintroduced them in the 1500s. I actually knew that part. That part I got right. I got it wrong, but then I got the reintroduction part right.
You know what sucks about this? Is that at first I was like, did I get one?
You still got one.
I did get one right?
No, you did get one, though, because they are native.
But they still had to bring them over.
But we did have to bring them over. I think we can, but yeah, I don't think there are any wild horses anymore.
Boat traveling with horses.
I mean, I've never seen even videos of people like, oh, here's a horse running across like whatever, unless it's like escaped from somebody's ranch or some shit.
Well, because you tried to tame it. It's just, you just want to tame them, I think. Right?
I mean,
like a beastmaster.
Well, of course you want to tame them, right? I want to tame a buffalo. I don't think I can do it. I'd be sick to have a buffalo, dude.
Yeah, were Indians riding buffaloes before they were riding horses?
Fuck if I doubt it. They're way too wide. It seems like. Wouldn't they be too wide? You just get. Fuck up your hips and shit.
You can sit Indian style on
them. On your pockets. I don't think you'd be able to stay on very easily with that
pop
shit,
a squat
dude.
on the buffalo.
Somebody's just sitting cross-legged on a fucking buffalo running through the prairie. That's crazy, dude.
It's a cool-ass image.
Hell yeah, it is. It's awesome.
Meditation, really. Meditation and travel.
Bow and arrow in it. Pew.
Yeah.
Buffalo would fuck you up, dude.
Yeah, are they aggressive like that? They just run away, right? They don't like attack.
I have no idea if they're aggressive or not. I know they're gigantic though, and if they were aggressive, they would fuck you up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they messed up Mufasa or whatever.
I think,
but that was like a stampede of them.
Well, one of those wildebeests.
I thought they were buffalo.
I don't know. Dude, it's been 30 years since I've seen Lion King, so I don't know.
What's the difference between a wildebeest and a buffalo?
I mean,
the name.
I think a wildebeest is not. I think a wildebeest is more like pig-like.
Oh.
I don't know though for sure. I really don't.
Well, was Pumbaa? Was Pumbaa a wildebeest?
Wait, Timon was the meerkat, right?
Yeah.
No, he was a warthog, right?
He was a warthog. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, I don't know, dude. I don't know what a wildebeest is.
I don't either.
No, I'm looking up that. Why the fuck not? This is just fucking.
The Spaniards brought over wildebeest. Put a bunch of them on a boat.
What a crazy name for an animal, too. Wildebeest, just a wild beast.
Yeah.
Like, hey, just cram together a wild beast. Oh yeah, they're fucking ugly, is what they are.
Can I see?
Sure. If you come over here,
I'll Google it.
Yeah, a wildebeest. So a wildebeest, they look ridiculous, dude. They do not look like a buffalo. They look more like a horse with fucking horns than a buffalo.
Oh.
To me, anyway.
Now I don't know if that's what crushed Mufasa.
They look like an anorexic I'm pretty sure it is, dude.
I think you might be right.
But hyenas also like went after him, right? That was like the main bad dudes,
yeah,
right?
but they were like the goons.
Yeah. They were like they weren't like high up, right? They were the mob, right?
But you could ride a wildebeest from these pictures.
I mean, yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I don't know how big they are. It looks like they're 4.2 to 4.8 feet. They can run 50 miles an hour. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they can be 260 to 600 pounds.
I'll tell you what, I would definitely spell the name wildebeest wrong,
dude,
just by looking at it.
Yeah,
I would have thought it's WILDEBEEST. I would definitely go BEAST.
I typed in wild beast. I was
that's what
no.
And it's like, we got you, Colton. We got you, no problem.
This is Google, dude. We know.
We got you.
It's the worst thing Google
right.
doesn't get it.
We're learning about animals. Introduced back in the Americas, and that's funny. I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to ride, but not a wildebeest. I don't want to ride a wildebeest.
You know, sometimes I think
like
that. Sometimes I think my dumbness with stuff is kind of transferring to you. Sometimes.
No, I think I don't think that's true. But I understand what you're saying.
I think like a year ago, you would have been like a wildebeest. Yeah, I know how to spell it. You know what I mean?
I definitely didn't, but yeah. I want a zebra though. I mean, if you can just bring over horse-like things over here, like how come nobody has a farm full of zebra out here?
That's a great question.
Because zebras are chill looking. I mean, I'm sure they're disgusting too up close, but
yeah,
they look fucking sick.
Yeah, and you could
travel.
Are
they endangered? Maybe they're endangered or something.
You can travel with those.
You can travel with them if they're an emotional support animal?
No. Yeah. Well, I just mean like
it's a fucking zebra in 12A, dude. What the hell is going on?
You can't do a giraffe, dude. You can't get a giraffe on the freeway. Seen that video? This guy goes under the bridge.
No, I haven't seen a giraffe on a freeway before.
Yeah, it kills the giraffe.
What? He goes under the overpass and he like snaps his neck or something?
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
How dumb do you have to be?
Yeah, it's not funny, but it's pretty funny.
I would want a zebra though. Zebras are sick looking.
Imagine he gets back. Look what I got you, baby. It's like his little girl. Yeah. We got her a giraffe.
Get an albino zebra. It's just a horse. It's a regular ass horse.
An albino zebra.
That's sick.
What's because their normal color is black, right?
Dude, I have no idea. I mean,
there's one color.
Are they white with black or black with white? Is that what you're asking?
That's an actual thing. I think they
actually are black with white.
I think so.
Stripes.
I have a 50-50 shot on this one.
Sure, I love it.
But yeah,
I love it. I don't care if you're right or wrong. I like the confidence.
Oh man, get on the wagon.
CW baby, confident and wrong. I love it.
CW. I always think of the channel.
Yeah,
you say CW.
Dude, that's awesome. So we went to the farm yesterday for Easter. Quincy hung out, got to run around all on the farm, my uncle's farm.
They have horses?
And they do have horses, and he didn't notice them for I don't know, 2 hours.
Did you touch one?
There. Oh, no. I mean, I've went out there a lot. They're just there. They don't really give a shit.
Gotcha.
But Quincy, as soon as he noticed the horses, just lost his shit for like an hour and a half straight. Just like, dude, are you guys looking at this? Just, roo, roo, roo. You guys seeing these guys? What the fuck? And I'm like, dude, we all know. We're good. And then he like got bored and he come around, hang out. And then he saw him again. He forgot that he saw him earlier. And he was like yelling at him again. I'm like, dude, you're dumb.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Well, I mean, horses can kind of be scary.
Yeah, they were far away though. Like not far away, but like they're in the pasture. So it's like, they're probably 150 feet away, maybe 200 feet away. So it wasn't like they were just sitting there. Quincy's yelling at him, and they just look up like, the fuck is this guy's problem? You know what I mean? And then just went back to eating grass or whatever the hell they're eating.
Well, when I was in Seattle in like Tacoma or whatever, my buddy has he has a spot in Auburn, I think it is.
Right.
And he has a couple horses.
He has horses? Nice.
Yeah. And it was pretty cool. But Bev was like, yeah, I'm just trying to stay out of their way or whatever. My buddy's like, yeah, I wouldn't stand behind him though. She's like, oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, dude. If you don't know not to stand behind a horse, you've never been around a horse.
But like, you're not really thinking about it, I guess, because you're more just like, I don't know.
I've seen people get kicked by a horse before. I fucking have I'm nervous.
You know how much different of a
horse,
trip
dude.
that would be?
It would not be fun, dude.
How was your trip? Bev got kicked by a horse.
Got kicked by a horse. Fucking, she has no face anymore. Like her face is gone. Yeah, it would not be good, dude.
Do they cave in? They will cave in your face.
Oh, I mean, well, they'll cave in your chest. They'd fuck your face up, dude.
They'd fuck your face up.
If they kick you directly in the face, they'd probably kill you.
You think so?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I don't know if your neck is strong enough not to get your fucking neck broken, dude.
Yeah, but your whole body would fly, right?
I mean, it depends on how they kicked you. I don't know, man.
It's like when a superhero hits somebody.
I don't know. It's
you
a lot
go
of
a
impact.
distance, but
A lot of impact on one specific area.
yeah, like it'll throw you.
I don't. It wouldn't be good. I know that. Almost positive.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive you're not supposed to get kicked in the face by a horse.
Yeah, I mean, like a good case scenario.
In the best case scenario, you're getting you get your chest caved in. They can stop your heart, dude. They don't fuck around, man.
I think I would just dodge it.
I'd probably fucking slip it and then uppercut it.
I'd really slip it, balls right in the balls, uppercut.
There's a comic who used to live here named Dees Casillas. Shout out old DC Poo. That was one of his favorite questions. How many times do you think it would take you if you hit a horse as hard as you could to knock a horse out?
It'd be a lot.
Yeah, and like, dude, he's gotten really crazy answers, right? He's gotten some people who are like 4. I'm like, dude, you fucking kidding me? There's no way. Like, I don't think I would ever be able to do it. I think I would just destroy every bone in my body before I ever got close to knocking it out. Like,
really?
Dude, yeah, dude. They have big old crazy melons. I don't hit that hard. I probably do it wrong. I probably just fuck my hand up.
Man, that's an interesting question, though.
3.
That isn't well because also, are you accounting for the fact like the variables?
What variables do you mean? I think the idea is that you get to have the horse be like so you can have somebody hold its head.
Okay,
Like that's the way I think about it. Just in terms of, like, the horse isn't going to move. You got a free shot, basically like slap fight style, where they just have to sit there and take it.
yeah. Yeah. There's a table in between you.
Yeah,
Between you and the
I
horse.
think it would be. There's no way, dude.
Yeah, but they gotta have a sweet spot in there.
And maybe.
He's got such big cheekbones. That's the problem.
Yeah, their eyes as big as your fist, dude. It'd be crazy.
But they're such sweet animals, I hear.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Everybody
some of them
says
are jerks,
that.
some of them are
Everybody says
cool.
they're sweet. Like I watched the Yellowstone TV show,
I mean,
and they were like, "These
Yeah.
the horses are so beautiful. I like them more than humans."
yeah. I mean, people always say dumb shit like that.
But it's also a TV show. But
Yeah.
that is true, though. People love. They used to love
true.
their horses.
Well, I mean, like, the whole idea of a horse girl is not because people don't like them. Like, definitely there's like a horse whisperer, or like all that sort of, like, there's definitely a connection to horses that's pretty strong, especially in certain people.
Well, yeah,
Similar to like
yeah.
dogs, similar to like dog people, right? Like, or, whatever, if you're really into a certain type of pet.
Right.
And especially if you like back in the day, if you were like a cowboy or whatever, you used it for your work, and it was also your only companion. Out on
Yeah,
the
your
ranch and, like,
horse
all
was
that.
your dog. The horse was the original dog.
It was your dog, but your dog was the only thing that you saw too, like the only.
Yeah.
Like, for a long stretches of the time, and the only companion you had as well.
Yeah. And they like eat similar, kind of.
Yeah.
You
And
can feed it apples.
And they bang similar too.
Their bangs are similar.
No, they bang similar.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to.
You're
do
trying to
something.
clean it up, and I was like, no, it's gonna get gross.
I
I can try to give. You try to give it a shot.
I tried. Yeah.
Try to give
They
it a
do
shot.
have bangs. Good point, Jay.
Yeah, great bangs. No, it's called a mane, and it's in the back. It is weird to have like one stripe of hair. It just goes.
Yeah. I like braids on a horse. On my horse, I like braids.
You like braids? I'm not sure I've seen a braided horse.
Oh, yeah,
sure
dude.
exists, but
Yeah, get Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I don't.
Fucking braid your horse up.
I mean, that's
Tight. I fuck with it.
That's what real life is. It's in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So it
My
must be
buddy's
real.
horse. His one of his horses had braids.
Okay,
His wife's braided him. I was like, that's cool.
all right.
Pretty neat.
That is pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
That's pretty neat.
I'd probably do dreads on my horse.
I don't know if they do dreads, dude.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, think about it, dude. Like, the whole thing with dreads, right, is like generally
Obviously, if
you
you're a white horse, you can't do the dreads.
no, but like
It's cultural
horses don't
prep.
have fucking curly hair, right? And you don't have to have curly hair, but you kind of need it for dreadlocks. That's the whole thing. Like the curls in, and then it gets like dirty enough and juicy.
No, you just
enough
like
that it,
rub that shit together like you're building a fire. Like the sticks move with your hands. You used to do that with their hair. And you get some globs of dirt and shit in there. How do you think white guys do it?
they don't wash their hair forever, and then they have
Exactly.
somewhat curly hair or wavy hair at least. Horse hair is very long, very stringy. Easy to braid. I don't think it'd be easy to dread up, dude.
Really?
If you have a horse with dreadlocks, write in to standupsnobs@gmail.com and tell me I'm an idiot.
A dreaded horse. Did you know they use horsehair
The
for
dreaded horse.
That sounds really cool.
It does.
Judge Dredd back in the day.
Judge Dredd.
On a dreaded up horse.
Horse Dread.
Mr.
Dread. Hey-oh.
Karate chop. Did you...
Dude, Mr. Dread's a great reference. What are you talking about, dude?
Mr. Dredd.
Wilbur. Mr. Dread, dude. I only have to talk. I can make him sound super racist. I'm glad I didn't do that. I was going to do that. Shouldn't have done that. I'm glad I didn't.
I like when we get this version of Jay. Just a little
Just
loose,
ultra,
just off the cuff.
ultra racist. Yeah.
Well, banging horses.
Banging
saying
horse.
racist shit. Like, that's like this.
Not spelling wildebeest correctly. It's the best.
Yeah,
it's the
dude.
best.
Yeah.
It's the beast.
It's the beast.
Hey-oh.
All right, good one.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, they use horsehair for violin bows. Do you know that?
Yeah.
The bow is made out of horsehair.
Uh-huh.
Now,
I wonder if it still is always that or if they also have a synthetic like substitute. They might. I don't know.
I think it's supposed to be that.
Yeah, I know. Generally speaking, they have it's horsehair. I don't know if there's a specific type of horse either. I wonder if there's like, ooh, this breed of horse has the most violinific horsehair.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting. I'm not a violinist or a cellist or a.
I tried to learn the violin.
I wonder if they use different horse-hairs for different orchestra instruments, right? Like if a bass, like the big one, the giant
cello?
one, and the cello, like the secondary one, or the viola, that's the really small one.
Mm-hmm.
Violin, I don't know.
Yeah, vulva.
Yeah, yeah. There's some horsehair on that. Well, I'll tell you what, that's horrible, dude. Terrific, dude. That is terrible.
Yeah, but that is interesting.
There's some dreads on that one. I'll tell you that.
How do you find that out? Who is the guy that's like rubbing horsehair on strings? Like, here's the noise.
Man, there's
know?
a lot of shit I don't get. I think the moral of the story of most old inventions, like people are just bored. They're just trying shit out, dude.
Yeah.
Like there are definitely people who just went out into the woods and just started smoking everything. Just like, oh, I wonder if this will get me fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I got high off of banana peels.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah. People were, doing that. Smoking poison ivy on accident. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Can you imagine?
Would it destroy the itchy properties of it if you burn it? I don't know. Maybe.
No, it's going to make your whole tonsils.
Oh, I like how you're confident about this. Like, no. What are you, stupid?
Yeah, what is that, dumb, dude? I'm not.
What are you, dumb?
Yeah, your uvula is going to be itchy.
It's like kind of how they make liquor out of everything. It's like any plant, they're like, just let it rot, and then we can make some good liquor out of it. You know?
Yeah. And then in prison, they're just like, well, we'll just use our shit.
Dandelion
like,
wine and shit.
what?
Like, is that what they use? Shit.
I think they use, because you know what? After you gave me just a tiny bit of pushback, I'm backing off. I have no fucking idea.
I wonder what they use.
I thought it was like shit and piss.
That can't be. I mean,
You want to drink some shit and piss? Gets you fucked up. Well, because
you know what? Let's make our own. Let's see if we can make our own.
we'll drink that next week.
It'll be Mom's menu will be a precursor to what the wine tastes like the next week. Like, oh, here's some of that shredded beef taco from 2 weeks ago.
Dude, this sloppy Joe goes great with a cup of Jay's shit piss.
Horrible, dude. I got like more acidic pee than you do.
Pairing.
So
it's like a pairing.
Gross, dude. This is the grossest segment we've ever had for sure.
It's a segment now. Like you lost all the notes for the podcast, and now we're like, we have a shit and piss fucking drink.
Oh yeah,
segment.
it's a full on segment now. Yeah, for sure. I got to add it into. Yeah, I lost all the.
I brewed mine with a little bit of lime juice. Pretty good.
Oh, gross, dude.
Yeah, dude. But I think that's
so sick
because they make it in the toilet. They do make it in the toilet.
They definitely make it in the toilet, but I don't think they use because there has to be something that ferments or whatever. I don't think like your waste will ferment. But
Let's look it up.
I don't know, dude. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
We are 25 minutes into it.
Yeah. How do you make?
Oh my God.
What is it? Prison
Toilet wine.
Prison beer.
Toilet wine.
Booze. Is
Toilet
it toilet
wine. Yeah. I like how you're still asking me, and I'm telling you the same thing over and over again. You're like, I don't think that's what it is.
I don't like how you're saying it.
That's crazy. No, man, I don't know that I would.
Also, you mash fruits and peeled oranges. Add sugar.
Yeah. Okay. So you have to because you have to have something that like ferments the fruit part of it.
Dude, believe it or not, there's like no shit in this.
Believe it or not,
I am shocked. I thought I was onto something with that.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, that makes me feel way better about it. I was always worried about like drinking people's homemade stuff.
Oh my god, dude. Are you serious?
Kinda.
You were worried that they were using their own shit to make wine?
Kinda.
Even when they're not in prison?
They're like, yo, we made this in the bathtub or whatever. I was always like, ugh.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that would freak me out too. I can't. And you still drank it anyway? You're like,
No,
eh,
I've never
whatever, I'll
had
try
it. Never had it.
You've never had homemade wine, homemade booze before?
No, I've had, not to that extent, not like making it in a bathtub.
Okay.
Like I know guys that distill it and they got their little
Okay,
jugs and shit. Not the same.
I'm not sure I've ever had bathtub wine. That is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That is kind of nuts.
I do have a bathtub though. And
knock it off.
I do have a bathtub, and knowing how often it gets clean, I think also is what makes it grody for me to make drinks out of it.
Gross, dude. I wouldn't even bathe in it. Like the whole idea of taking a bath in a bathtub is pretty disgusting when I consider how often I clean my bathtub.
It's kind of archaic. A bathtub's kind of archaic.
I mean, it can be. I know people who love doing it. Love taking a bath, like relax. Their shit's cleaner than mine, or they're not their shit, but they're their tub's cleaner than mine, no doubt. But still, it's weird just sitting in ball soup. Like, not into it, dude.
Yeah, I'm not about.
And I don't fit well in a bathtub.
Me either.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're a big dude too.
That thing's got to be like half full, and I'm gonna fill it up.
I guess it's like. I mean, I like a hot tub. I guess that's the same sort of thing, kind
There's
of.
chemicals in that.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that in your bathtub. I guess you could if you wanted to, right?
Yeah. Well, they have the little bath balls and stuff. That doesn't just clean the water though?
Yeah, I don't know what it does, dude. All I know is this: when I grew up with my old man, like it was me and my brother and my old man. We had a single wide trailer, and Quincy, knock it off. We had an old. He's just gonna dig at the wall now. Anyway, my old man. So we had a really small water heater. So my dad would take a shower, and leave the plug in.
Okay.
And then my brother would take a shower and leave the plug in, and then I had to take a bath in there like used fucking shower water. If I wanted a warm, or I could take a cold shower. That was the other option.
That is pretty gross.
Really gross, right?
Well, what's that saying? Like, don't lose the baby in the bathwater or whatever?
Oh yeah, that's what that's from.
Yeah, because you bathe the baby last.
Yeah.
And at that time, the water is like black.
Yeah, we basically did old frontier bathing rituals when we had that shitty ass hot water heater.
And
It
that
was
must
gross. So I probably was dirtier when I got out. I was blackface when I got out somehow. It was crazy.
You're dirtier when you got out.
Yeah, so gross, dude.
That is so gross.
I still stink from that shit.
Dude, I wonder if that explains a lot. I wonder if there's
Shut your mouth.
I wonder if there's a the comparison between how clean we are now to like even what like royalty was, like a king and a queen back in like the 1800s.
Yeah, dude, because they didn't even bathe every day or anything.
Well, and they wouldn't wash their wigs and shit, right? So there'd be like maggots and shit in their wigs.
Dude, I can't imagine how disgusting it was.
Probably pretty terrible.
It's got to be just incredibly gross.
Yeah, and now we eat ass, and it's like whatever.
You're like, ooh, that's our little like that's like heritage. Like you're like going back, like, oh, this is my ancestors.
This is what my
not on purpose, but they did do this.
This is what my
They just had to.
Yeah, dude, crazy.
Just making out with a girl was basically eating ass at that point. It
Disgusting.
was that gross.
Yeah, and then if you look at like the what's the India book?
I love now. Now I'm totally okay with. I have no idea if this is factual or not, and I don't care. I love it. It's great.
Yeah, what's the India book?
Oh, the Kama Sutra.
Yes, thank you, dude. God, look at you, man. See what I mean?
Well, you asked me about it last week. Not on the podcast, but obviously, but
Yeah, but you got it.
Kama Sutra, baby.
Kama Sutra. They were doing that stuff.
The Hindu art of love.
That was like old, and they're in all the positions.
Yeah, dude. They're just trying to get away from the gross stuff.
Is that what it is? Trying to get their face away from like the smells of shit. Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, they're just trying whatever they could to try to forget the fact that they were both disgusting.
You have your back turned to me. I have my back turned to you.
There's 4 people in between us.
If I hold your legs like this. That's
Can you shove some mint in my nose?
We'll make it a move. We'll just make it a move.
It'll be on page 47, dude. Get on page 47, dude. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think we probably talked enough about some stuff. Let's see. What oh, before we get too far into that, though, new listeners, my man. You want to talk about new listeners?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Interesting. So we can take a week off. Shit gets crazy, dude. A new area of Sweden just has the initials SE. I have no idea what it means. Could not find it.
Oh, Sweden
SE,
East.
Sweden. I don't know if it's Southeast Sweden. It just says SE, but I couldn't even find it on the map. So welcome to that area of Sweden.
Thank you, Sweden.
2 new countries, one of which I had no idea existed.
Oh.
The first, Bahamas, baby. We got through the Bahamas.
Oh,
that
hell
one
yeah.
I knew that existed.
Dude,
so that's
cool.
Good. And then the country of Jersey. Jersey. Like New Jersey, only without the new. Just Jersey. And it's a country, I guess, in northern. It's like an island, like a 14-mile wide island in Europe. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, we just need new names.
So let's
for
go
stuff.
Jersey, baby.
Yeah, Jersey. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Thanks you for listening.
Thanks, Jersey. I didn't mean to shit on the name of you immediately.
They heard my Atlantic City stuff. They're like, we were thinking about going to the newer part of Jersey, but
We're in Old Jersey.
we're in old Jersey, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of like repeat names. Like, how's there Washington and Washington, D.C.? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yes, I do
Why
know
are
what
we
you mean.
repeating them?
I do know what you mean. Or like there's Guyana and French Guyana, and there's like, North
Yeah.
Dakota, South Dakota.
There's London, and then there's London.
There's London and there's London. What are you talking about?
There's 2 Londons. There's the real one in Paris, and then there's another London in Texas or something. Is that right? Is there London in Texas? Paris. There's a Paris in Texas?
There's a Paris in Texas.
Oh, okay, that's it. So there's Paris.
You said there's a London in Paris. Those are 2 cities, dude.
No, I did not say that. I
And
said there's
yes,
a London.
you did. You said there's a London in Paris, and a London in Texas.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
And even if you said there's a Paris in London and a Paris in Texas, it's equally funny.
But when I say like London or Paris, I think people know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like, like in that
wait, hold on. What country is Paris in?
Europe.
Not continent. What country?
What country?
Country.
What country is Paris in?
Yes.
Yeah. What country?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about continent.
No, but still say it though. You're like, yeah, I got it. Well,
What's the country?
You don't know what country it is. That's what I'm asking.
No, it's it's European.
No, yeah, European.
No.
Yeah.
They're European.
It's France, dude. Come on, France. Paris, France.
Yeah. Everybody
London.
knows
What
that.
country is London in?
Italy, France, Paris. What?
We're clipping this bitch up. Let's say,
No. This isn't the one. This isn't the one.
this ain't the one.
This isn't the one.
England, dude. London, England.
Yeah, I said England.
I said England. All right.
Oh, I said Europe. That was I
don't think you're making it better, dude.
Well, here's the thing. I put the E. I was thinking E.
I put the E.
The E words.
My spelling was wrong. That's why I got.
No, like Europe and England, they both start with an E.
Ooh, that's a good point.
So it's super easy mix up.
Absolutely. You know
so
what?
mix
I
upable.
apologize. It's totally easy to mix that up.
Yeah, Europe, England.
Absolutely. So welcome, Jersey.
Change
and
your
all
name.
All our listeners in London, Europe, and the Bahamas. Man, we got Jersey.
man.
We got the Bahamas. We got
How did I forget about
the
England?
new area of Sweden, and boy, we got our last state, dude. We got North Dakota. North Dakota, 2 listens in North Dakota. So
nice, dude.
now we have all of the states and the District of Columbia. We're only missing
For now.
Puerto Rico, which isn't even a state.
Yeah.
It's just whatever it
Yeah.
is, right? I mean, no disrespect. I like Puerto Rico, dude. Shout out Puerto Rico, but
Fists up.
they're not a state, so we have all the states now.
Yeah.
Aren't you excited?
I'm
dude.
excited.
Dude, it's so good.
I'm very
So
excited. Yeah.
good. Yeah, and we're here. We just talked about it. We did Mom's menu. We did some shredded beef tacos. Those were good.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think of it? She's like, "Did you taste the orange?" I was like, "What are we doing here?"
I didn't taste orange.
I didn't either, and I didn't know what she was talking about.
I didn't even hear orange. I thought you said boar.
Oh yeah, orange.
Did you like the orange juice? I was like, boar juice.
Yeah.
What is that?
She used orange juice for some acidity, I think, for something with the Mexican flavor.
But I can't taste it because I also have a citrus zen in my mouth and I'm drinking the Voodoo Tropical Force.
Oh, you got so much citrus going on, dude.
I'm citrused out. Yeah, vitamin C, baby.
Citrified.
I got so much vitamin C in my body.
So yeah, thanks to Mom for shredded beef tacos. We are gonna make wine out of it, I guess, with our own crap in like 2 weeks. This is gonna be a disaster, folks. Tune in for that one,
This
dude.
is how they do it in prison. It's like not how they do it.
We should have Scotty G on just as a consultant. Just be like, all right, we had a prison question, Scotty. Let's talk about it.
He's like,
Scotty
yeah,
G.
you got to eat a
local
lot
comic.
of the oranges, then you
Yeah.
pee. He'll have like some fucking.
Yeah, dude, he'd have a crazy story about it. Local comic, Scotty G. He's been in prison a lot, in a lot of different places. So anyway, we did that. Hey, you want to get going on the? You want to talk about the special? What do you think?
Yeah, I would love to.
Is it time? Is it time?
It's time.
It's time to talk about the special. The special this week: Pete Holmes, silly fun boy. It is from 800 Pound Gorilla. It actually is 800 Pound Gorilla. I'm pretty sure this.
Yeah,
time.
it is. Yep.
Yeah. Filmed in Portland.
Yep.
Oregon, I believe, but I couldn't find out where it was with the actual theater.
Portland's Europe, dude.
It was either Portland, Oregon, or Portland, Maine,
Europe.
I'm guessing, because it'd be big enough to have a theater that you'd sell out. So, and it was he just put it out, and we're gonna take a listen to the trailer right now. Again, this is Pete Holmes, silly fun boy. Here we go.
I just found out you poop your pants when you die. That really changed the John Wick movies for me. Get out of that room, Keanu. Everybody knows eating ants is weird. The whole planet agrees to call one of our animals the ant eater. It's like a low to the ground hairy elephant. That's probably what we were gonna call it. And someone was like, hold up. Check out what this freaky bitch is eating. You know what I mean? Like if I woke up one morning and my wife was just magically a dude, I would roll with it. Mostly because I'm 45, I'm just so tired. You do it. You know what I mean? You do the cardio. I want to lay there. You have a heart attack. I want to lean on one elbow and plan my day. That looks nice.
All right, there we go. That is Pete Holmes, silly fun boy. That is the trailer. What did you think? What did you think of the trailer?
I liked it. Okay,
It's fun.
yeah, it's fine.
It's a little
It's a little
odd.
bouncy, but
Yeah, a little bouncy.
but it's called Silly Fun Boy.
It's called
so-
Silly Fun Boy. And the intro and outro music is a song called Silly Fun Boy,
Yeah.
which I thought was odd.
Whoa, through lines.
Like, did he make that? Did he create that song? Is that his song?
no.
Maybe. I don't know. I have no
question.
idea. I have no idea. Let's Google the 17th thing we've Googled today. By the way, I always wonder, we're like 38 minutes in. I always wonder if when people listen to this podcast, if they're like, they just go, dude, I'm not doing shit until I see the intro trailer thing. And they're talking about the special. So for them, the podcast is like 12 minutes long. It's like so short, dude. That's how we freak people out. That's
Well,
how we
I hope
scam people.
I hope we're getting people that don't know shit, and everything we say, they're like, yeah,
Brilliant. These guys are comedy geniuses.
these guys are on it.
We do have those people. They're Tilley and Billy. Tilley and Billy. They'd make an interesting tag team
Silly
duo.
fun gays.
Yeah, Tilly Billy Fun Boy. Hey yo. There we go. So little bio of old silly fun boy himself, Mr. Pete Holmes. He's from Boston, Massachusetts. He's been doing comedy since 2001. So 25 years now, man. He went to school, to private school, was in a punk rock band, and did an improv troupe. We got an English communication.
Which are two things do
disease
not go
degree.
together, by the way.
Yeah,
You're an improv and you're in a punk band.
it's performative. I don't know. It's whatever. He does not look like a dude in a punk rock band.
That's
I
what I'm
will say
saying.
that, yeah.
I could see him in improv class.
He looks like every dude in improv class. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he
This
does.
big expressive face, dude. Are you kidding me?
He does look like he's in improv class.
Dude, he looks like he taught improv for at least 10 years.
I think we have a guy in Spokane that looks like Pete Holmes teaching improv.
Probably. We probably do.
No, we do. We have a guy.
Sure. I mean,
looks exactly like him.
I agree with you. So he's been hosting the You Made It Weird pod for 15 years. That's a big one. Apparently, it's very popular. He started doing late night talk shows in 2013, 2014. His first special, though, 2011. And he also created and appeared in I thought this was funny. Created and appeared in a Super Bowl ad for Doritos in 2009. It featured a fictional new beer flavor of the product of Doritos, in which each chip contains as much alcohol as a 16-ounce can of beer.
Tight.
It's a fun commercial, dude.
Yeah.
But that was fun to make. And then, of course, so he's got a bunch of specials, all that stuff. And then he created the show Crashing, three seasons of that.
Love
on
that
HBO
show. They need
from
more seasons of that show.
2019. Yeah, it got canceled, I think, in 2019.
Why would they cancel that? I think that would hit now.
It's such a good show.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't see any sort of nominations or anything, or didn't get nominated for an Emmy or anything like that. I was surprised. I mean,
Even
I
the
could see it
people that
not
are in
winning.
it.
I figured it would get nominated. You know what I mean?
Well, even the people that were in it were great.
Yeah, because it's hilarious and it's good and it's like
Relatable.
famously accurate to the comedy. They're fairly accurate to the comedy scene. Obviously, there's dramatized stuff. But yeah, it has a bunch of that's. I started rewatching the show last night because I was like,
oh really?
I want to watch.
It's
I haven't
so
watched Crashing in a while.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it's only 3 seasons. And you get through it quick. It's a great show. Tons of comics in it.
Mm-hmm.
It really is, and it's very autobiographical. His dude, I didn't realize how close to his reality it really was. It's like he was going to be a youth pastor. He quit that to go, sort of start doing stand up, and then his wife cheated on her. His ex-wife cheated on him, and then he started bumming around on people's couches in New York doing comedy. So
really?
that part's all real.
That's all real?
Yeah, obviously, probably not like 100%, but there's probably a little bit of dalliance in the timeline.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, it's real. Crazy good show. So that's Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
New segment. Talked to you yesterday about it. We're gonna do a new segment. We're gonna do it
Okay.
off the top. The segment is I predict if you liked it or what degree you liked it or what you didn't like about it, and you do the same for me.
Okay.
You want to start or do you want me to start?
I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
I predict you liked it.
You predict I liked it.
Yes, I predict you liked it.
Okay.
Because you like Pete Holmes.
Okay.
You know what you're getting into. It's funny. It's silly, silly fun boy.
It's silly, silly fun boy.
Yeah, that's all. I just think you liked it.
Okay. I think you also liked it. I think you liked it a lot, but I think you were a little annoyed by one specific thing, and that is that or maybe 2 things, but the one I was thinking of is that he says, this is a true story or this is real a lot. Did you notice that?
I didn't really catch it like that. I mean, like I noticed it, but I didn't think about it the way I normally do.
Okay.
Why?
So that's my prediction. So overall, what did you think?
Yeah, I liked it.
You liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. At first I thought like, oh man, this is pretty clean. Like this is a clean so far, and then he went into the donkey dick joke, and I was like, oh, not clean. And then I started to listen to it again, and he says fuck so fast.
Yeah.
And he says it immediately in the beginning.
It's definitely not clean, but it doesn't feel dirty, even though it isn't. Yeah.
He's talking about Q-tips. He's talking about animals. He's talking about wearing your shoes inside. He's talking about, just a bunch of clean topics, pretty much.
So you liked it. You really liked it. I loved it. That was great. Really, really enjoyed it. That was fantastic. I was glad I will say this. I was glad I listened to it.
Okay.
So I listened to it on the way home, or on the way to Easter thing, and on the way back, I listened to it one time each.
Nice.
Because I had about that much time. It was good. And I really, really enjoy listening to Pete Holmes more so than watching him even. Because, and I get right into the nitpicky thing. There's 2 things he does that bother me a little bit. The number one thing that he does is he does sort of a Chappelle laughing at himself thing.
Okay, yeah.
But he's such a goofball that I let it slide.
Yeah.
And it seems like he's not. It seems like and maybe this is just me being racist, but it seems like when Chappelle does it, he does it like performatively to kind of like, yeah, I'm a badass. My jokes are badass.
Yeah.
Where when Pete Holmes does it, it feels like he laughs and he drops the mic. It feels like he is just having a great time. Like really, like it doesn't feel performative to me. It feels more just like
genuine.
I just do whatever I'm just gonna do whatever. I'm a weirdo. It's almost like he's acknowledging how dumb some of the ideas he has are.
Right.
To me.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. He also does do some spots where he like kind of pauses and like kind of waits for a laugh.
Okay.
I noticed.
You mean in like a pandering way?
No, but he did have a not pandering.
Where it's like I'm married. I'm gonna wait forever. No,
but you know what I'm talking about? How like he kind of says something and then he kind of waits for a sec.
Yeah, I mean, is it just when he's setting things up, or is it when he's actually trying to deliver a punchline?
It's a good question.
Because if he's setting things up, I like that. I like that as a technique to like reset, make sure everybody's paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it at a punchline, it's like, you guys, you need to laugh here. You know what I mean? And so it could be, I don't know which one it is, or both. But.
Yeah, I just kind of noticed it.
Yeah.
That being said, I totally understand it. I was just thinking, because I've also heard lately, I've heard people talk about how some comics like don't pause at all. And so then like they'll get like people laughing and they kind of keep talking. So while those people are laughing and maybe other people aren't, the next thing they say will get those people. But those people that just laughed in the beginning now have missed that other punchline, but then they're laughing at the next thing. So then like laughs just keep rolling over. You know what I'm saying?
So you're getting like they're doing rounds.
Yeah, you're
laughter.
getting halfsies of
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's an interesting theory. I mean, maybe, but I don't think that's a good plan in general, personally.
But it is more conversational, I guess, to talk that way. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you don't necessarily stop your story in the middle of people who are loud. You're like, you keep going at your own pace. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I didn't really notice that with Pete Holmes.
Oh, yeah. I'm just making it.
Oh, you're just talking about
Yeah.
just in general, some things that people
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Like I think Bill Burr is kind of known for doing where he doesn't necessarily pause. He kind of just keeps talking.
Okay.
That could be wrong. I don't know.
It could be. I mean,
Saying
it could
stuff.
be. I don't know for sure. So he does something a little different in this special too. Actually, we can just get into that. He does something really weird. He does an entire like 3-minute bit before the title screen comes on.
I loved that.
It was a full bit about.
I love that.
What was it about? I forget. Whatever it
Q-tips.
was. Oh yeah, Q-tips, and it's such a good bit too. The Q-tip bit's very, very good. He does. It's like 3 minutes, or actually might even be 4 before he does his little title screen. Pete Holmes, Silly Silly Fun Boy, and then he goes into the next joke.
Yeah.
I liked it too. I do think sometimes people are doing like half of a joke before they get into it. I don't mind like one line or like 2 lines and then doing the title screen and then doing it. I kind of like that move too.
Yeah.
But sometimes it feels like people are doing like a minute and it feels a little bit in the middle. It feels like it should be a full bit or just a line before you get into it. It's a very tiny nitpick on other specials.
The other thing is that Pete Holmes is like such an established comic right now, right? Like everybody kind of knows who he is. And then
he has
to drop a special on YouTube though, all at the same time.
Sure.
Like you're giving it to everybody for free.
Yeah,
right?
well, to be fair, he did put it out a month ago for early access. He charged people for early access a month ago. But yeah, right now it's out for free.
But a month ago was still not that long ago.
Oh, sure, 100%. Yeah, he gave people a month. They wanted to catch it right away, and I'm sure it didn't have ads. I'm guessing it didn't have ads, and it was $5 or $10 or something. Who knows how much he charged? But yeah, anyway. So now it's free. It's on the.
But I'm just saying, like, to drop something for free like that and then to not really have much time is like, oh, let me set up this huge title screen type of deal.
I get you.
Because some people will do like 2 minutes of a whatever showing gay
intro,
flags on a church or whatever. To then get into
They're walking around backstage and dapping everybody up like the Chappelle Show skit when he does that for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like that it was just like jumped in.
Yeah, it did jump right in.
The title screen is quick, and then it's back in.
Yeah, it's legitimately the start of it. When I first started, I was like, oh, this is just a clip of his. Like I didn't think it was the special because I wasn't watching. I just pushed play and I was driving, right? And I was like, oh, I must have gotten the wrong thing because it just started out with a joke and it kept going on a joke. I'm like, oh, this is just a bit. I've heard this bit actually because I've seen a lot of his the clips that he's put out from this. So it was like very easy, very palatable in that way.
Yeah. At the same time, though, it kind of doesn't set up a vibe.
Okay.
Like the vibe is just like, oh, here we are. We're going.
We're telling jokes.
Yeah. With the Mark Norman one of like him getting introduced a bunch of times and him going out.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like that's kind of fun too.
Yeah, that's fun.
Because I don't know what.
I'm totally okay with that. That's
the work in it. I guess.
Of course, he's getting introduced to all these different places. He's got different hairstyles. He's got definitely some of them are older and and he does the same thing every time. And
so I like that too.
The consistency of it, yeah.
But this
like
just to meat and potatoes right away. It's cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was just interesting. It was interesting the length of time before he got to the title screen.
Mm-hmm.
Title screen's very quick too. So maybe 15 seconds. Just has his title, his name on it, has the little song going in the background, and then it goes right into the next joke.
It doesn't doesn't loiter.
I will say, man, 800-pound gorilla, dude. Your guys' commercials are out of control, dude.
So many commercials.
So many commercials, man.
I know, and I was gonna bitch about that, but I was like, dude, we don't pay for YouTube, so that is on us.
I know, but
that's on us.
It is. And we could have got early access.
And we could pay for a YouTube.
Okay, but here's the thing. Is there I guess really more of a question. Is there like a different level of sponsorship? Like if I have a YouTube account, if I'm 800-pound gorilla, and do I get to choose like ads up your ass or like limited ads or like, you know what I mean? Like, is there a way that I get to choose? Like maybe I don't make as much money on the limited ads as I do on the other one, and it's fine. What if they chose to do that? I really don't actually have a problem with it. I just got annoyed with trying to have to skip these ads. In fact, I listened to like a 10-minute fucking ad because I didn't want to.
Yeah, that's the annoying part. The ads, they take up as much time as you let them take. So you kind of have to be on hit and skip. Yeah. Or else, you'll get locked into a 10-minute ad, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
I listened to a full chapter of a book that I didn't want to read. Like,
dude, I hate that. It's like, just do the ad for the time you know I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip it as soon as I can.
As soon as I can, baby. Yeah.
Just be ready. Just cut it there.
Ready, dude. Cut it 3 seconds.
You're already interrupting the whole flow of this performance.
That part is a bummer.
But it's also on me because I don't pay for a YouTube
100%.
subscription.
Yep. Yeah. It's fair. It's just one of those things where I noticed with these specials, especially the 800-pound gorilla specifically, there's just ad after ad after ad after ad. So I felt like it was like every 5 minutes. Like it felt like a lot. It's like more than a radio. Like when
is 800 station. Is the 800 supposed to quantify how many ads are going to be in the
800-pound advertisements? Yeah,
like it seems like a lot. What's 600-pound gorilla got to say about this? Maybe
shit.
Less ads. Shit.
No, shut up.
Shit, dog.
Shut up. Let's get into our favorite bits since we both liked it.
Yeah,
let's talk about that. But we can talk about that through the lens of some of the bits that we have. We actually chose the same bit. So I'll start off with that one.
Okay.
And then I did an additional bit just because we wanted to have 2 of them in here. This one is Colton's bit. Mm-hmm. You want to set up a little bit?
No.
Okay. This is about ants. About when he ate ants in Mexico.
Yep.
I was just in Mexico. Yeah. I ate ants. Yeah. The insects, not lady uncles. It was at a restaurant. I wasn't just bored at a picnic. 2 hotlines, guys, back to back. That's 2 hotlines. And it was a prefix menu, like you don't order. They were just bringing us tacos. First course was chicken tacos. It's a crowd pleaser. Second course, they're like, these are ant tacos. I'm like, what is happening right now? Before the meal, they asked us if we had any allergies or food restrictions, but I didn't know how far back I had to take that. They're like, these are ants. I'm like, I also don't eat loose nickels or urinal cakes. Just to be crystal clear, now that I see what you're capable of.
All right, so that's all I got of that one. That's a much longer bit.
Yeah.
Good parts before it and good parts after it, but that was the part I pulled out for you.
Well, I love it because a lot of his jokes too are like silly phrasing of things.
Yeah.
Right. So like, ants, not woman uncles.
Yeah, not woman uncles. Yeah,
which is such
a weird way to say it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a weird way to say like aunties.
Yeah.
Right.
Aunties.
I don't know. But woman uncles is funny in itself, and then to use that as just like a quick fucking punchline right off the get of that. I mean, he knows obviously. Even the next line hits immediately, and he's like, "Yeah, that was 2 hot lines back to back." He's calling it out.
Yep.
But just the silliness of the word choice is very fun.
Yes.
It's funny, or it's funny, silly,
fun boy.
Silly, fun boy.
Those are 2 one-liners that he starts the joke out with, which is very interesting to me as well. Like, I wonder how he came up with that. It almost seems to me like he had those ideas, for the joke, and it's like he was trying to stick him somewhere. And obviously, I'm making all this up. I have no idea, but he didn't really have any place to put him. He's like, oh, I can just start with him. Just be like, I had ants. I ate ants in Mexico. Not, lady uncles or woman uncles or, and I wasn't at a picnic, right?
Yeah. 'Cause picnic line's also really funny.
Really funny.
When you think about it, yeah.
When he does the anteater thing afterward or whatever. It's really, I also like just the absurdity of it. This is sort of his style that I really like. It's a very mundane topic, right? He's eating ants. Mm-hmm. It's not that big, it's not. It's like, oh, I ate ants and they're gross. It's basically what it was. But he adds so many layers, right? I didn't want to look like a shithead. So I ate them. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to be an ugly American. So I wanted. I ate
and they
them.
asked us if we were allergic to anything. I didn't realize how far that extended. Yeah. I also don't like loose coins or urinal change.
Yeah, the urinal cakes is great, especially because
urinal change. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, that's right.
I mixed them up.
Change. But no, like that's.
What is this?
But it's funny that it's called a urinal cake, right? Yeah. I love the idea of using, and I do think I don't think it matters that much, but I do think it makes it extra funny that it's called a cake. Mm-hmm. And he's talking about eating it for whatever reason. I think that's extra funny.
Yeah, it's a good point.
But yeah, he has a whole. He talks more about anteaters. And then he transitions out of it perfectly into another Mexico story. I think it's a really good. It really shows you this type of comedy that he does. It's like, it's tight joke writing. It's clever. You know what I mean? Like it goes on. It's not something I would generally think of the way he talks about it.
Yes, that's a great point. Yeah,
and it's so silly and absurd, and just like it's there to have a good time. You know what I mean? He's not gonna make some weird statement. He's just gonna have a good time.
And it kind of makes you think that like, oh, everything is funny if you put the right lens on it.
For sure.
Because he's great at that. He's great at making things that you wouldn't think are that funny.
Very good at
into being funny.
Absolutely.
And then also to transition that whole the eating ants thing into the Mexico thing, it makes it feel like it's all one bit and not like it's multiple bits.
Right.
So like you're like, oh man, he's doing this whole ant chapter or whatever.
Right. It was ants, then anteater,
then scorpions.
and then into scorpions, big bug day. He ties that together with a little reference to both of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's
it is
also
one
an interesting
like
move too. That's an interesting move to Big Bug Day calls back to the jokes that he's already done and the one that he's currently doing. And it's such an easy callback without having to like be like this tactical fucking move kind of.
Yeah, and it's not like a laugh out loud moment.
Yeah.
But it is funny.
But it is like, but he does get a laugh off of it.
For sure. Yeah. It's real interesting. And it's very much his style, right? The other one that I decided to clip up here is actually right before the ant joke. He comes out hot, man. These are like two of the first three bits. Actually, the first bit's right after the title screen. It's Q-tip joke, and then it goes right into this joke, which is about people who make you take their shoes off or your shoes off when you come in their house.
Just give me a chance. The people that make you take your shoes off, here's my message to you. Give up. The world is filthy. You're gonna die. You can't stop it. You can't stop it with your little policy. Oh, you have a policy? I have a policy. Eat shit. That's my policy. Oh, I'm sorry, I can wear shoes at the Vatican, but not these hallowed grounds, Diane? That's how you want to start the hang? You're gonna invite your friends over, you want to start the hang with a humiliation? You're gonna make me slide these two stinky pigs out in front of my wife? You're gonna embarrass me in front of my wife? Leaving wet sock prints on your linoleum? You wanna humiliate me? That's how you host your friends, you fucking twat! And houses that make you take your shoes off, they always have a dog. Which is it, dipshit? We keeping it clean in here? We letting wolves just walk in scot-free? Because we all watched your dog take a shaky leg, loose stool diarrhea dump on your front lawn. He didn't wipe, dogs don't wipe, and he just walked in scot-free. He walked right past my shoes that you made me take off. And now he's dragging his ass on your carpet, makes me think he has some unfinished business. I think the area has been compromised.
All right, so that is the other clip that I was happy that you picked the same one I did, so I could do this clip too because I really like it. It speaks to me for one. One time, my best friend's house. They have a very, very nice house, and it was just like a take your shoes off house. And I had holes in the bottom of my shoes, so my socks were muddy. So I had socks on, but I was like tracking mud all over their house, dude. And I felt like such an idiot. Like just the poor kid coming in tracking mud all through the house. So dumb. Anyway,
can you take your shoes and socks off?
Yeah, dude. And also, can you use our foot bath when you get in the mud room or whatever? So dumb. It was so embarrassing. Anyway,
that's really funny.
So yeah, I just love like. And it's so silly, and it's like there are people who do that, and there are people who want you to take your shoes off, and when you come inside, and it's really not that big of a deal. And he mentions it later on in the bit, and like he kind of just talks about how some people do it, some people don't, and we're laughing about it, we're having a good time. It doesn't matter, right? It's not important. But there is a dichotomy between those like two types of people. Like I would never tell people to take their shoes off coming to my house. Like I can't even imagine a scenario where I would do, unless, I mean, if it's disgusting, I'd be like, yeah, you can throw your shoes right there. You know what I mean? Like, if I have brand new carpet, I guess maybe, but anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is there's different types of people, right?
Speak your truth, King. I'm on the opposite side of that boat.
Everybody takes their shoes off.
Take your fucking shoes off. I swept the floor 2 days ago. I don't want
Oh my God, not sweeping the floor.
I do not want you to just act like, oh, this is some rundown apartment. No, it's my home.
Oh my God.
Take your fucking shoes off. You know, I'm on the opposite side of the argument. I understand the funniness of it, but I am on the opposite side of that. Yeah, take your shoes off.
That's fine. Yeah, you have two animals that shit inside your house, but you're totally fine with it.
They're clean. They're cats.
Yeah, they don't kick fucking shit-laced sand all over your house.
They clean themselves. They're cats. All right. They're not some dirty dogs running out everywhere.
Some dirty-ass dogs.
Running back, being crusty and shit.
All right. Well,
no. I understand it. I think
snobs fight.
It is funny. But at the same time, yeah. But I'm not the good kind of person on it either.
What do you mean by that?
Like if you don't take your shoes off, I'll be like, oh, why, you don't respect my place?
You'll just say that? Why don't you just ask people to take their shoes off instead?
Nah, I'll shame you.
Well, wait, hold on.
Depends
so you
on
don't
who
even
it is, too.
ask people.
It depends on who it is.
You're worse than the lady in the joke.
Oh, yeah, I'm worse. Yep.
Because you're like, let's see if he takes his shoes off. Not telling them they need to take their shoes off.
No, if there's shoes by the door, catch a context clue.
Dude, there's always shoes by the door. I have my shoes by the door, and I don't have to take off my shoes.
I'm not wearing my shoes right now. I respect you. It's a respect thing.
I mean, you just got off work. It would be weird if you didn't. If you didn't take your work boots off when you came in the house.
I switched to sneakers to come in here to kick them off.
Oh, that's weird. You could have just worn your damn sneakers.
It's called polite.
Nah, it's called
it's
overdoing it.
If people walk through your house with shoes on, they're kind of a piece of shit. Right?
I disagree.
No, totally. 1,000%. And also, on that same token, like, I am cool with you not kicking your shoes off if I like you enough for that. Like, there's like
caste system.
Yeah, there is.
All right.
You know what I mean? If John Hodge walks into my house, doesn't kick his shoes off immediately, I'm like, all right, you're going to be outside a lot anyways, probably smoking cigarettes or something like that.
Dude.
You know? Like,
all right. I mean, we're definitely
it depends on where our friendship is at.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, if you're just coming in to chill, cut your fucking shoes off.
I trust you to know if your shoes are dirtier than your feet, or if you have stinky ass feet. You know what I mean? Like, I know. So here's the thing.
If you have stinky feet, I am gonna say something.
See, but you were the one who made me take my shoes off if I got stinky ass feet.
Yeah, fucking bathe, bruh. Good,
dude. Some people have stinky feet.
The problem is somebody needs to be on your ass.
Some people have stinky ass feet.
Some people need somebody to be on their ass to change their behavior.
You can have stinky ass feet when you use Gold Bond. That's why bathe your feet, you wash your feet. You can have stinky ass feet. I know this because I've lived with people who are like
bitch. That. I don't care.
And you're gonna give people shit no matter what. So something they can't control, you're like, nice black face, guy. Like that's what you're saying right now.
That's
you're racist. You're foot racist.
I'm not foot racist.
You're a foot racist.
I'm not foot racist. Why are you coming in my house when you smell bad?
You invited him.
Get cleaned up. I was thinking you'd come over cleaned up.
Terrible.
It's outrageous. Terrible. I got a shower.
Terrible.
You want to take a bath?
I will say this. I usually take my shoes off when I go in someone else's house anyway.
Yeah, good. It's polite.
Anyway.
It's the right move to do.
I also do not give a shit.
I'm not going to... I understand you don't,
Yeah.
but I kick my shoes off for you
I mean, that's great.
because it's nice. It's nice.
That's
to do.
great.
People appreciate that.
And there is a difference with your sneakers, whatever. But if you had your work boots on, I would expect you to kick them off.
Okay, so my sneakers, I'm walking around downtown Spokane.
You're not doing shit work.
That's
what I consider
gross.
shit work, which is plumbing, which I know you don't do. But
No, but I'm stepping in mud, so like obvious dirt you don't want. But like some tweaker's fucking shit, potentially particles being on my shoe, and then walking through your
understand what
house,
you're
like
saying.
that's fine.
I understand what you're saying.
It's potentially worse.
I understand what you're saying.
So I'm not going to yell at you about it anymore. But I would like you to understand.
heated.
There's a polite factor, I think, in that.
I understand. I understand your perception of that. I do think you should probably also establish rules in the house and let people know what the rules of the house are.
No.
Are you gonna be pissed if they put their elbows on the table or if they?
No, but it's a polite thing. You enter into somebody's house immediately.
I understand
Your
what you're
first
saying,
thought
man.
should be, hey, maybe I should kick these off my footsies so that I can be like a good person.
I feel like we've covered both sides of our arguments. I just don't think we're gonna see eye to eye on this one.
That's ridiculous. That's because you're a dirty guy.
Okay, I guess. See, this is the thing. You're making it personal. You don't have to make it personal. You just
right,
don't. We just
I know.
disagree. That's all.
I just teasing.
We just disagree. I know. Yeah. But so any case, so he's found, and he mentions this, right? This little argument that people are having one to another. And he mentions why a part of that is a little ridiculous.
If you have a dog, it's crazy.
And then he says, and then he says, and some people don't like that, or some people aren't like that, but like they were willing to just go along with the joke. He mentions that at the end, which was very fun too. It's like a little like, hey, what I liked about that is you like empathize with me or whatever. You let it go. The fact that you disagree with me, you let it go, and you found the humor in it. And
And it is funny. Like his angle
sure.
on it is very funny.
and true and correct.
No, I don't know about correct.
I snuck it in.
Yeah, you did. You did last minute.
Yeah. No, so yeah, that's the type of comedy he has. It's super silly. It is really silly. Silly Fun Boy is pretty apt, like in terms of like that's his style, right?
Yeah.
On the other hand, and something else I really like about him is at least once or twice in every special that I've ever listened to from him, there's something that he puts a lot of thought into, and he's sort of like an educational. He's not like speaking down to you. It is a little bit like a lesson or something, or like trying to get you to think of something a different way. The two that I think of in this is the 13th floor transgender thing that he talks about. So essentially the idea that we're changing all our rules for transgender people, and they only make up a small part of the population, and people get mad about that. But at the same time, like hotels still don't have a 13th floor, and he doesn't know anybody who has a problem with the 13th floor.
Yeah.
And so, we make rules. Essentially, the idea of it, without being preachy, the idea of it is like, we make rules about stuff that I don't think has anything to. I don't think he's trying to or push an agenda at all. But I do think he's trying to show like an interesting.
It's a great comparison joke, dude. It's just a great comparison joke.
Yeah. But there is like a thought
because it's
part of
clever. It is
100%.
fun. It's clever. Who's comparing floors to transit? Like,
yeah, it's a difficult comparison, but it also is a pretty like 1-to-1 comparison if you actually break it down the way he did.
the way
right?
he does.
He
Yeah.
figured out a way to break it down.
Yeah, and that's the hard part about jokes like that is when like you're trying to compare two things, but they don't totally match, and then to have the audience understand exactly what you're saying, and then the exact comparison to fit it. That is not an easy thing to do sometimes. Sometimes that's really hard.
100%. That's the hardest part of doing an analogous joke like that is that you have to make it close to even. Like the closer it is to even, the better the joke is. Like because I struggle with that all the time with a lot of jokes that I have where I'm like I'm comparing one thing to one thing and it's just not quite a great comparison because I'm not thinking about it correctly. Right. I'm not explaining it correctly on both sides, right? I'm not.
Right.
It's not 1-to-1. It's like I'm saying a little bit something different here, and making that connection is really hard to figure out sometimes.
Well, and if I'm not mistaken, in the bit, he mentions the transgender stuff, right? But then he goes into more about the floors.
Sure.
On the thing, right? So he kind of has to set up the logic of or the train of thinking to like the floors and how we skip a floor and then balances it.
Yes.
With the logic that he just like talked to you and like made a path for you for.
And then the big turn is the 14th floor is just the 13th floor that identifies as the 14th floor. That's the big connection where it makes it 1-to-1. It makes it
but he brings that trans stuff up in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then builds the logic for the 13th floor. And then calls.
He
back
wants to get
to
the transgender mentioning it out of the way because he wants to, and he does it very interestingly. I mean, he starts the joke with the thing about transgender or something like that. The thing about transgender, and then he goes,
"It's not going to be what you think it is."
Relax.
Yeah.
Look at my big open face. We're going to
safe pastures.
Safe pastures, right? It's a very like silly, fun way to say it, right? And because he's at the point too where if you've seen him at all any other place, that's what he's not going to do some big fucking political
some
joke.
shock humor style.
Not a chance. He's going to make some silly comparison, and that's what he does.
That was an expert joke.
It's a really, really good joke, and he's really good at that, at disarming you while talking about something. Because he's not his goal is not to like parrot the fucking transgender movement or to discount it, one or the other.
Right.
He's just making a pretty specific observation without judgment.
Yeah.
Like it's really non-judgmental.
Yep.
And the other one, he does that with that, and then he does it with he's incredible at religious jokes, and that's probably because of his background and how much time he spent as a youth pastor or like trying to be a youth pastor. I'm sure he would have made an incredible youth pastor. I'm sure he'd be great.
That'd be so funny.
So he makes these, and he does a great job of this on Crashing too, which you definitely should check out. But he has this. So the joke he talks about is J.K. or the idea of like knowing God or like the way we think about God, like that God would be mad at you is insane, and he explains why. And then also that like as we're characters in a book trying to understand why the author isn't in the book, but the author doesn't belong in the book. The author's presence in the book is through the characters in the book, right?
Yeah.
And that's a synopsis of it. But essentially, it's just a really well done, like
J.K. Rowling's not mad at Harry Potter
right,
for whatever.
Exactly. Like why? No, because obviously, how could they be? They're the one who made them do or allowed them the option to do that. So,
but people are still mad at J.K. Rowling.
And he makes a little silly fun part at the end.
Yeah,
it's a great joke. Some people are I don't think he really cares about the J.K. Rowling. People hate her because she's like anti-trans or whatever it is. Like people are mad at her about that. I don't remember exactly what it is. It's something like that.
She didn't like that. Well, I know that people didn't like that. She had the trolls or whatever that ran the banks.
Oh yeah, that part too. People are mad.
People thought there was a lot of
There's some woke culture shit that don't like, and I don't know if it's right or wrong. I haven't really paid attention, but I know that some people are mad about it. He talks about how even like she's not mad at Harry, even though a lot of us are mad at her.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think he's really trying to bring up that point. I think he's trying to do the analogy back to God. Like a lot of people are mad at God.
Right.
Even though he's not mad at us. Right.
Right.
Or she or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's what his intent is.
Totally.
You can tell there's definitely a segment of this audience in particular who's 100% taking it the other way. And they like it because of that. It seems to me like he's sort of trying to or doesn't really give that any attention on purpose. Like he doesn't even want to he doesn't want to even talk. He doesn't say it in a mean way, and he doesn't say it in a way that like brings up more subjects, right? He's trying to keep the analogy pure, I think.
Yeah.
And not let people try to get ahead of him. I guess that's my interpretation. It could be completely wrong, but.
Well, and like part of the genius of that too is he knows that a lot of like his super audience or whatever, like his loyal fans, are maybe more religious or have like similar views to him or whatever.
Yeah.
So
or grew up that way. Anyway.
Yeah. So, and he's not trying to disrespect that at the same time. So 100%. He's like still, but he's playing with a line where you could laugh at it this way or you could laugh at it this way.
Right.
You know, that's cool.
And we talked about this on when I spoke to you yesterday about. I was in the middle of listening to it, and I think we talked about how I like religious humor that is not anti-religious, right? It wasn't about us. We were talking about Theo, a local comic, who did a bunch of religious jokes, but he does it in a way that's not anti-religious. It's not pro-religious. It's just his experience in religion. And it's just very like accepting and very easy. Like you're not going to offend anybody that way. You know what I mean? Then that's not the goal. The goal is to be like, oh, I used to be in the Mormon church. I fucking hate those guys. Or or Mormonism is the best, but I just happen to not be in the church. It's not like that. It's not a value judgment of it.
Well, because that is like the less deep way of thinking about it.
100%, man.
Right?
It's the black and white way of looking at it.
Yeah, and nothing is black and white.
Right, exactly.
Unless you're a baby.
Except
or
zebras.
colorblind. Or
which are either black or white. We still haven't figured that out. We'll get that to you later.
They're black, I think. They're black.
They're black. White. Yeah.
They're from Africa. I think they're black.
They're what?
They're from Africa.
Oh, my God. I thought you said they're hermaphrodites. I was like, what?
That's way worse than what I said. All right.
You said from Africa, and I heard hermaphrodite.
I got to slow down on these 9.5s.
I think I just need to hear better. I don't think that you were supposed to use that word anymore. I'm not even sure. Whatever. But anyway, like I'm always impressed with that. I think I liked all of his specials. I really like his style of comedy.
Me too.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to talk about specifically? Any techniques he's using or anything like that before we get into Fashionisto?
I think we kind of covered the techniques he's using. Also, I don't know. This really isn't a point to make, but it seemed like a lot of people, just from like reading comments of like what people's thoughts were on the special.
Oh, you read some of the comments?
I like kind of reading the comments because I like to see what like people.
I guess on YouTube you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to see what people are like think.
I'm surprised they don't have that on Netflix right now.
They totally should.
I don't want it, dude. I don't want people to be able to comment on a Netflix special on Netflix so that I'm like distracted by people's comments.
No, but you could turn that. You could turn that off. It's like subtitles.
But I wouldn't. That's my point.
You'd leave it on. You'd be like, "What's that chat?"
Yeah, no. I mean, like, okay, so if you're pulling up Netflix, it'd have like, hey, it's a special name, and then it'd have like the comment roll.
What if you had to turn on the chat though? Would you turn it on?
Ooh, I would not. No,
you wouldn't turn. Oh yeah,
no, I would not turn it on for sure.
I would not turn it off. But if it was on, I'd leave it.
Exactly. I would. No. I would. But then if it were on, I would get distracted by it. There's no doubt in my mind I would get distracted by it. Anyway.
Okay.
So what are you saying? Sorry.
Well,
speaking of distraction,
people were okay. From what I know, just gathering from chat. You know what I mean? They were like
from YouTube.
They were like they like the part of where he says, God, I can't remember exactly what he said. He says like something of like just to help you feel like you're not so alone or something like that. You remember where he says that?
Not really. Oh, when he's talking about how he's a piece of shit, or like all the stories that he tells are about him being a piece of shit, not him being a hero. Which is another thing we've talked about.
Not him being a hero in stories.
There are things that he did that were wrong, and so you can take some comfort. The shadow work thing, is that what you're talking about? When he says, this is shadow work. You're working on yourself through me.
Yeah. Trying to help you so you're not so alone or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
People really like resonated with that.
Interesting. I figured you were gonna say they shit all over him.
No, people were like, "Oh man, I'm so happy you said that. I do feel that way or whatever." And I was like, "All right,
you're annoying, but still, that's good. I'm glad you."
You suck.
That's so. All the people you're making feel good, Pete. They're idiots, dude. No. So dumb.
No, that was just another thing that I saw. That's not a joke.
Yeah.
So much as like, I guess that's more just trying to relate to, because it's not preachy either, right?
Yeah.
So it's more of just like to ground yourself in just like relatability in a sense.
Right. Yes. I mean, I think I think he truly is relatable, right? I think that unless he's just an incredible actor, he doesn't. I don't feel like any of this is fake. I don't feel like any of this is like anything other than just the way he looks at the world. And I think he's just a really confident person in who he is, and he's had to deal with being a tall, like a goofball, like religious guy who probably got shit all the time for both of those things.
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, I am who I am. And then he got to, he's no longer as religious as he once was, but he got to that on his own.
Well,
he didn't
and
get pushed out.
If you are saying something like that, right, so you don't feel so alone, it's almost more of like a glimpse into maybe like he's felt alone a lot.
With
how he's felt or
Yeah, like when
talked
his
or
wife was cheating on him. Yeah,
in the show. Yeah.
in the show and in real life.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
gotta keep trying to cut you some slack with stuff.
No, it was no, that was part of the whole thing.
I know, but I was just trying to like lessen it.
What do you mean lessen it? It's a real fact. Who cares? I mean, not who cares, but like,
Who cares?
why are no, but why are we not talking about it if it happened? I don't understand that.
No,
part.
you're right. All right, cool.
That's all I'm saying.
You're right.
about that.
I'm just trying to be nice.
If
to
it was
Pete
like
Holmes.
I was saying that and it didn't actually happen,
just
that'd
trying-
be fucked up.
I'm just
dude.
trying to be nice
and
to
I would
Pete Holmes.
do that.
And
for
you
sure.
would say that. Well,
I've done
honestly,
that
I think
before.
that wouldn't be as fucked up.
What?
Well, it's a joke.
Wait, it's all right. So if I point out something that's actually true, and I point it out in a way to kind of talk about how it might have affected.
I'm not
me.
trying to sit on it.
see what
I'm
I'm
just
saying?
saying. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I understand
All right.
what you're saying.
Whatever, we're fine.
I understand what
Uh,
you're saying.
I get
We
it.
haven't done Fashionisto yet.
We haven't done Fashionisto, and we should get into Fashionisto. So I'm good with the rest of what we're talking about there. So let us get into a very interesting episode of Colton Drake Fashionisto.
Fashionisto. All right. Pete Holmes, Fashionisto. How's it look? Well, he's got a cream long sleeve, looks like flannel, cream button down like a flannel is. And then he's also wearing like a cream
flannel is.
matching sneakers or shoes. He's got cream matching shoes with his cream button down flannel. Now he's got blue jeans on, regular, nothing crazy, not slacks, just jeans, I think.
Okay.
And then he's kind of got his hair is a little bit grown out, a little slick back. He looks like he trims it to make it
White undershirt.
stay that length. Those are Nikes too. Oh, he's wearing those are Nikes that match. That's tight.
Oh, they're finger toe ones. No, I'm just kidding.
What I'll say about this cream, always a good move. It's always a good move.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think you kind of can't go wrong with cream.
A gigantic pocket.
Big ass pocket. That's a good point. That pocket is big as shit.
So if you fit a disc man in there, dude.
So you guys know I'm trying to get a little bit more stern, a little bit more harsh
Ooh, get
on
him,
my
dude.
Fashionista.
Get him.
Not seeing any bracelets, not seeing any
No
jewels.
jewelry, dude. Zero.
Yeah. So he's trying to be classy. Like he knew what. Okay, I'll say it this way. He obviously cared about what he wore because he's trying to make a match, right? So a little bit of thought went into it. At least I like that.
Sure.
Okay, white undershirt. I'm gonna give this a 7.
Okay. 7 it is.
Fashionista.
7 Prince Albert's 4, Mister.
Yeah, and it's good. I think it's
Holmes.
good. It's not my favorite, but I appreciate that he put some time into trying to put an outfit together, at least of like what looks clean. Cream does always look clean.
So that's interesting. So I think it looks fine, but you don't know I am. I think
I think the blue jeans take you out of it.
I think
if it went with like a tan pair of jeans,
tan jeans with cream, tan with cream.
tan with cream, cool look.
Okay.
Also black. I don't know why I feel like,
But the jeans, they're really dark blue too. They're almost like.
yeah. And we're
What if
really,
they were lighter blue? That'd be worse.
I'd
or
like
better?
that. I think I'd like
Worse
that
or
better. I think that better.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very dark blue jeans. I think it highlights some of the lighting. The lighting isn't perfect in this special. I will say that. A lot of times there's a lot of shadows on his face. It's not terrible, but there are a couple times where he's like kind of in a corner and it's just real dark.
I also think
But he looks fine.
I also think if it was unbuttoned, I might like that better.
Fully unbuttoned. So he's
Yeah.
got like the top 2 buttoned down.
No, I think
unbuttoned.
fully
No,
unbuttoned.
yeah, I'm saying what he has.
Oh,
is
yeah. Right,
top
yeah,
2
top
buttoned,
2.
unbuttoned.
I think if it was fully unbuttoned, you'd see the white shirt more. That would go better with the jeans, and then the
Okay.
cream would match the shoes. So you kind of get like a equal value across the board
Okay.
as far as the look.
The pocket is gigantic.
Pocket is yeah, pocket is really.
So funny. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, is that thing grown?
when
The
you
last time I
said
looked at
that, after you said that, I was like, Jesus Christ,
it looks fine. It's just giant. That's all.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my
All right.
Fashionista rank of it.
7.0 Prince Albert's for the kid.
Yeah, and I understand that having a button up
pretty good.
is like stand up, button up collared shirt, whatever is like this is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It keeps all the old bitches quiet. Keeps the old bitches quiet that give a fuck if you wear a collared shirt or not. That sounded really fucking harsh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
I hit the F hard on.
Got those
fuck.
bitches.
I said fuck. But if you button that down, you're still wearing the
it down,
collared
baby.
shirt, and then it also is like a little more hiding. I think
Mm-hmm.
as far as I don't know. Sometimes like button-up shirts can just kind of fit you a little tight.
It does seem to fit him a little tighter around the midsection than maybe you'd want.
Doesn't look bad.
No,
but
and it's definitely like one of those like specifically intended to be worn, like not tucked in. I know all of them basically are that now, but like it has a good length all the way around, right?
Yeah,
like some of them still, even though they're supposed to be worn untucked, they look weird.
Yeah,
they have like the little.
Well, and button-up shirts like that too, like when they're buttoned up and then you sit down, God, nothing makes you feel fatter than one of those fucking shirts.
That's
you know what I'm saying? You sit down in one of those and
starts choking your
and somebody
belly.
gets a picture of you in that and you're like, oh no.
It's over. It's all over for me.
Oh my God, I gotta quit drinking. And you're kind of like, fuck it. That's
what I did.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be what I gotta say. I think it's a good look. I think Pete Holmes is the shit. So
yeah, he did good. That is a good look. I have nothing more to add. Venue looks fine, other than it's a little dark. Other than that, I like it.
It is a little dark.
So that is Colton Drake Fashionisto 7, Prince Albert's 7 clean. Prince Albert's for Mr.
7 clean
for Mr. Pete Holmes.
An easy 7.
I haven't done it yet.
Unbutton the shirt.
I almost say John Holmes every time.
Oh really?
Like the old porn star, like the 70s porn star.
No, I don't.
Yeah, he's like the dude that Boogie Nights is based off of.
Oh. Oh.
Anyway, so Pete Holmes, man, that was him. ChatGPT review time. Let's get it. You ready?
Yeah, But by the way, if ChatGPT hates this,
I mean,
ChatGPT
you know how
suck
ChatGPT
on it.
is.
Dude.
I did tell him to write a
scathing review. I know, but like even still coming up with a scathing one, like go suck on it.
So ChatGPT, every week I ask it to write a 75-word scathing review of whatever whatever comic we review. Here we go. Pete Holmes, silly fun boy, tries to coast on charm, but quickly collapses into smug, meandering self-indulgence. Holmes' wide-eyed persona wears thin as jokes stretch past their breaking point, mistaking awkwardness for insight. The material feels half-baked, padded with giggles and filler rather than punchlines. What's billed as playful and profound lands instead as tedious and self-satisfied, more silly than fun, and certainly not worth the runtime.
Yeah.
Chat getting crazy over here.
ChatGPT can eat it on that one, dude.
Yeah, I don't agree.
I don't agree with any of that.
Yeah, I really don't. Smug, I don't get smug at all. I think he's very self-effacing. Yeah. Self-indulgent too. I mean, there's a little bit he wants to like kind of teach, but in a way that's like palatable, right?
Yeah, well he's a preacher.
Yeah. And it's not like you need to know this. It's like, oh, here's a way that will make this funny, right? So,
I think what's great about Pete Holmes too is he is a stand-up to like the core of it. It's stand-up.
Sure.
But at the same time, it's a different angle of stand-up to where it is more goofy. It is more silly. And he knows.
I think it's pretty intellectual too, while being silly, which is a hard thing to pull off.
Yeah. And just like his facial expressions with stuff, like it is goofy.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, I don't know.
Yep.
A lot of like what's been big in stand-up has kind of had like a serious undertone, at least like, I don't know, 10 years ago or something.
Sure.
It kind of felt like everything is serious and funny. This is like not like that.
Yeah. It's
He's
it's escapist comedy. Like he's trying to make it like he doesn't want to bring up all the dumb shit that you don't want to talk about.
Yeah, and he's perfected.
Or if he does, he's gonna do it in a fun way.
He's perfected that aspect of it.
I agree with that. Okay, so we'll keep on keeping on here. Good hang. You think he's good hang?
Dude, I think he's a great hang.
I wonder. He's almost seems like he's too nice.
Dude, he is somebody that I have thought about like.
What if he's too anxious?
This is gonna sound stupid.
This
is gonna sound so dumb. But like, have you ever thought like, if you were to send maybe one of your sets to somebody who you think would appreciate it the most? Like, I've
never thought about that. That's interesting though.
I think Pete Holmes would be like the perfect person to like send like a good set, at least like for me, like in like where I'm at. I think he would appreciate what I'm doing. Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
I've never thought about it. That's a good. Who would you send your set to, if you could have one person that could watch it?
Yeah.
Could watch it and you think would actually like it and or would be impressed by, or whatever, like so, or would give you good notes on it or whatever. All that kind of stuff. That's it. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that, but yeah, it's a good one. So good hang. Better name for the special. You have a better name for the special?
No. I think Silly Fun Boy hits it.
Silly Fun Boy is good. I thought Damn it! I had one written down. Did I write it down? Oh, I didn't. Damn it! There was one time he says like a random. Whatever. It was in the joke that we did, and I can't remember it. It was just a fun little like one line thing, but still it's really fun. But it's a great name for the special, especially he's got the song intro and outro on it.
Well, and it just fits his personality,
and it totally fits his personality. I was actually surprised he said it in the special in a way.
Oh, really?
Because he said it once, and it was like, it almost felt weird that he said it, and I guess it was only because I think it was only because I knew that was the name of the special, and it's kind of a weird name for the special.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all it was. Moving on, top 5. Does it make your top 5?
Yeah.
Okay. So it made your top 5. I have it as my top 1 that we've done. I think it's the best special we've done.
Okay.
It's my favorite that we've done. I know I'm going to have to go through like the top 4 or 5 at the end.
It's getting hard. We're coming across some great specials.
And it's been a long time. I mean, right now at number 1, I had Kathleen Madigan, and it's been a long time since I listened to that now. So I got to go back through that. So, yeah. But yes, right now it's definitely in my top 5.
My top 5 is probably looking like Mark Norman, Pete Holmes, John Moses.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I don't know.
Yeah.
Those are probably my top 3.
Yeah, though. I can see that. That makes sense. Yeah, but there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of good ones.
We got a lot of them now. We got like 20. We're like 20 in. So yeah, we got some good stuff. Listener mail. We're gonna take a break from Tilley and Billy tonight to talk to you about Robert Henry. Robert Henry gave us a little comment on Spotify. He listened to the Cat Williams special, and this is what his take was on that. Man, you took that Dr. Cat Williams thing a little too personally, my dude. It was LOL. It was simply about how wacky and wild the whole idea was, but I guess that's how you saw it. Other than that, I truly saw where you were coming from with a lot of your points. A lot of recent comedy specials have been too much like victory laps for comedians whose reputations precede themselves. Some pretty decent insight from old Robert Henry over there.
Not mad at that.
Thanks for listening, buddy. I did take the Dr. Cat Williams thing personally because I have friends who have doctorates. I have a doctorate degree. And if I ever called myself a doctor, you should punch me right in the dick. You know what I mean? And that's actually a doctorate degree, not an honorary doctorate degree that I got from a college I never went to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Soldier Boy, tell him, dude.
Soldier Boy. So yeah, Robert Henry, man. Hey, and he also left a comment on YouTube that he later deleted that was a little meaner, but whatever. Oh, he said we do something weird. I don't know what it was, but he was like, these guys just do something. They're clipboard comics. I don't know, something like that. Whatever it was.
He's probably right.
I was like, whatever, Henry. Whatever, Robert Henry. I don't mind, dude.
Thanks for writing in, though.
Yeah, thanks for listening,
man.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for writing in, Robert Henry. Hopefully you give us another shot. It looks like you actually listened to a few episodes, so I do appreciate that. So Robert Henry, appreciate that. That was listener mail. IG. Who we're following, my man? Who are you following?
Yeah, so this week I'm following Matt Bellick. I got an open for him on the Dope City show that he did in Spokane, and I got hooked up with that gig through my buddy Robert J.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt Bellick was a very funny comic. Great hang. Took us to dinner, and it was a fun ass time, man. I like it. I like him. I can't wait to work with him again, dude.
Yeah, the Dope City Comedy Tour. He's been doing that with his buddy Tim Hanlon for quite a while. That's Matt Bellick, MattBellak. That's on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So follow him, and I'm following Monica Nevi, which I thought we already had as somebody we followed. But Monica Nevi is a Northwest comic. She's out of the Seattle area. Super duper fun. Also really involved in like the arts in general and like helping out artists in Washington State. She actually runs a grant. Grant proposal thing for them. So if you are in Washington State, you have an idea for a nice little grant proposal, especially comedy related, she is somebody you should talk to. And also just incredibly funny. She was here at the Garland this weekend. I got to say hi to her. She's one of my favorites in the area. So please follow Monica Nevi. That's MonicaNevi. So Matt Bellick, Monica Nevi, check those people out. Follow comics wherever you can. You can follow Colton Drake
at Colton Drake Comedy on Instagram and at Colton Drake Comedy on TikTok as well.
You can follow me, Jay Berg, at Jay Berg Comedy on Instagram. You can follow the Stand Up Snobs at Stand Up Snobs. And you can write in if you want us to follow somebody or you want us to do a specific special or anything else. Any comments you want to talk to us like Robert Henry, a little comments about the show, how we can make it better, anything like that. We welcome that stuff for sure. Any interaction you have is great. That is at standupsnobs@gmail.com. Next week. No, wait, not next week. Upcoming gigs.
Okay, upcoming gigs.
What do you got?
So, June 6th, I got the Quincy Belt Finals. I'm going to have more gigs, I know,
6th?
fill up before this. But June 6th, Quincy Belt Finals.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm in the finals.
Yeah, you made the finals last weekend. Congratulations,
yeah, made
my
the
guy.
finals. Very cool. I'm excited about it. And then I am featuring for Casey Strain.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5/16. The show is before that show.
That's at the draft zone. In Post Falls.
Yep. 5/16 at the draft zone in Post Falls for featuring for Casey Strain. And then June 20th, I'm at the Red Room with Anthony Singleton. We're co-headlining that.
Are you sure it's Casey Strain and not Casey McLean?
Casey McLean, my bad.
You did that last time too.
Dude, I don't know why I just want to say Casey Strain.
Dude, it rhymes. Both Casey. I get it.
Yeah.
So Casey McLean the 16th. Your stepbrother show with Anthony. Is that the other one you were saying?
Yeah.
And when is that?
That is at the Red Room June 20th.
Red Room in Spokane, Washington, June 20th. Check your local listings for details. Anything else?
That's all I got for right now.
Okay.
More dates to come, though.
More dates to come.
Be ready. Be ready.
For me, Aling and Mitra at the Tacoma Comedy Club main stage, 410 and 411. That's this Friday and Saturday. Then I will be featuring for Mr. Mitra. And that will be at the Spokane Comedy Club on Sunday, April 12th. On the 2nd of May, 5-2, Quincy Belt Tournament of Champions, semifinal number 4, the final semifinal to determine the 4th competitor. It's going to be Colton. It's going to be Blade Frank. It's going to be Tyler Owens. And then it's going to be whoever wins this one. Okay. And then 5/13, I'll be hosting at the Spokane Comedy Club. 6/4, I'll be headlining at the Garland Theater. For funny, joke.
Joke for that.
And on the 6th, the Quincy Belt Tournament of Champions final. I'll be hosting that with Colton and all the finalists. It's going to be a great time. Check that out. Get tickets to all our shows and all that stuff. Reach out if you ever want to talk about anything, and appreciate y'all. Next week, my guy, Aaron Chen,
Sweet.
Funny Garden. This is a guy who came in. He just got this is his first Netflix special, just came out last week. Super duper funny dude. He is an Australian Chinese guy. He's an Australian Chinese guy. It's weird because he looks like Chinese, but he sounds totally like 100% Australian, right? So he's really it's really just odd. It's really just odd to like see that. Like it's not a combination you see a lot. So super duper fun guy. Really, really nice. His girlfriend was really nice. I featured for him last February, about a year ago. He was awesome then. I heard he was going places. He definitely is. Super nice. He's going to do great. This special, I'm sure it's going to be great. So shut the fuck up. Don't give me that shit. I don't want to see that. I'll keep going. I'll go as long as I want. We talked for 25 minutes about horses.
I got to pee so bad.
Ah, well, then go pee. That's all right. Just
We're
say
right
bye
there.
and I'll put it in there.
Right there.
All right. So thank you guys for listening. We appreciate all you do, and we can't do it without you. Because comedy is schizophrenia. If there's no audience, I'm just gonna keep going. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so stay funny, my friends.
Bye bye.
But it's good to be here in America, USA. What a whoa. She loves it. It's great. It's great to be here. It's hard to come here, you know. It takes a lot to come here. You got to get a visa. Anyone here got a visa? You're on a visa. What are you on? E3 visa. This is a rare visa. This is an Australians only visa. It was a gift from America to Australia because we helped out in the Iraq War. So for us, it was not a pointless war. We got a visa out of it, you know. Get them, boys. and we did get them. We got them. Visa secured. I'm not on that visa. I didn't support the war. She loves it. She really likes it. I'm on a visa. It's called the O1 visa. That's alien of extraordinary ability. This is it. What I'm doing right now, no American could do. This is Australian excellence.